We just talked about that, and I don't know what's happening. It's a different team second half, and they remain positive throughout that first half, and the second half, going into the halftime, the locker room, they talked about what they needed to do, and they came out and had a great third quarter, moving the ball. What we're not getting early, we're certainly not getting stops defensively, and I think we're thinking about the offensive end of the floor, and when we're taking quick shots, we're not moving the ball, we're not scoring, and I think that is carrying over to the defensive end of the floor. We're playing different at home, I think, than we do on the road. And I think we get excited about our fan base and being in front of them, and we all want to entertain. And you got to play the game the way we played the second half. We moved the ball, everybody got involved, we defended, and we was able to, come back from a deficit of, 19 and win this game in overtime. So, at home, it's good to be home, but we got to play the game the right way. We got to continue to move the ball. We got to continue to work together, and I think our offense is certainly having an effect or impact on our defense.
I don't know if there's a stat for it, but you guys foul a lot of three-point shooters, and maybe a couple of those calls tonight were bad. I don't know, but is that something you've talked much about? This team has done that a lot this year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Your contest should be high. Sometimes it's out. You can't slide underneath, and we have talked about it, and we certainly talk about it in the timeout. Going down the stretch, we've seen some players hit some big threes on us, in late ball games, and tonight, we did have that foul by Corey.
Oladipo's shot at the end of regulation, was it just put the ball in his hands, let him make a decision, or anything particular you asked for?
Well, we were going to run a high pick and roll with him and Miles. They had Jeffries on Miles, which was going to be a switch, and we wanted to make sure that we got the last shot. In that situation, Victor has to make the read. You're in the penalty. You really want to. I prefer you drive, look to attack and get to the basket, put pressure on the player and the officials, and settling. That's not the shot we wanted.
What do you make of fans now chanting MVP with Vic at the line? How much they've embraced him and appreciate what he's done?
Well, I think he has to continue to work, and really you can't get caught up in that. Continue to grow and improve. We see a situation tonight, late ball game. I'm sure in that situation again, he would look to attack the basket. So he's still learning how to play in situations like that. With the ball in his hands late, and the game is on the line. I think this is, he hasn't seen that a lot in his career. Certainly not last year with OKC and Westbrook.